What's up, world? Thanks for jumping in for another ride. Cliff here with another downshifting review. Today we are diving into a detailed review of the 2024 Ford Bronco Wildtrak. If you're a fan of off-road adventure with style and performance, you are definitely not going to want to miss this. So buckle up, it's going to be a fun video. Now, if you'll stick around to the end of this video, I will definitely let you know where I feel like the Wildtrak lands in the target consumer for the Ford Bronco. And so let's go ahead and get started. First up, let's talk about the exterior and styling of the 2024 Ford Bronco Wildtrak. The Ford Bronco Wildtrak boasts an aggressive and stylish design with plenty of ground clearance, a wide stance, and that classic Bronco grille design. And there is no doubt about it that this descendant of the original sport utility vehicle is absolutely built for off-road adventures. Now, our tester Bronco here today at Paul Murray Ford is in carbonized metallic gray. Now, the Wildtrak does come factory equipped with beadlock capable wheels, and the Goodyear all-terrains are in a 315 70/17-inch tire. Now, for all you English standard guys out there, I do believe that translates into about a 35-inch all-terrain tire. Now, one cool thing about the Wildtrak is it does have this unique graphic across the hood, and I do like the simple yet effective Wildtrak graphic. I think that's pretty awesome. And there is that awesome looking Bronco grille. I really like the blacked out mesh with the white logo, LED daytime running lights. Fantastic look with the round headlights. Now, the suspension on the Wildtrak is definitely not the Raptor, but it is absolutely no slouch. I really like the fact that it has legitimate tow hooks as well, just like the Badlands and the Raptor. And I like the front skid plate. You can see there on the back that we have that full-size Goodyear Territory MT all-terrain spare, just like on all four corners. And right in the center of that mounting position, we do have our backup camera. Just like the Raptor and the Bronco, we do have a legitimate tow hook on the back. Basically, all of the full-size Broncos are the same. It is a steel bumper wrapped in plastic with that offset to the driver's side license plate. Great looking tail lights, and as we open the back, that swing gate just swings out to the passenger side. And you can see on that back glass, we do have the rear facing windshield wiper. And just above that spare tire, we have our third brake light. And we can just pick up on that glass like so. And in the back, we have tie down points over on each corner. Those back seats do lay down for more storage area. We have that structurally integrated roll bar all the way around. And it is also painted in that same body color of gray graphite metallic. The backs of the seat is a carpet material, so that if you lay them down and you throw your bow case, your hunting gear, your camping gear, whatever in there, you're not going to mess up that absolutely nice Wildtrak interior. Now, in our storage area over on that passenger side, you can see that we have our speaker, and just above that, we have our cargo lamp with that little Bronco logo and a 12-volt outlet. I am going to point out from back here because I think normally I pointed it out from the front side that you can see those throw latches on each side to remove the top of that Wildtrak. Now, when it comes to performance, the Wildtrak does not disappoint. It comes factory equipped with a 2.7 liter EcoBoost V6 engine, which I'm personally very familiar with because our 2018 Ford Sport is equipped with the 2.7 EcoBoost engine. And it has been an absolutely dead reliable engine, so I do believe in the 2.7 EcoBoost. So horsepower comes in at a factory rated 330 horsepower and 315 foot-pounds of torque. The Wildtrak is factory equipped with a 10-speed automatic transmission and a final drive ratio of 470 differentials. Towing capacity for this SUV comes in at 3,400 pounds. Now, if those horsepower and torque specifications aren't enough for you and you want to do a slight upgrade to your Ford Bronco Wildtrak, you could always reach out to your local Ford dealer or our friends over at Paul Murray Ford in Kaufman, Texas, and you could always opt to go ahead and install that factory Ford Performance Tune. And that Ford Tune will net you 355 horsepower at 5,500 RPM and 433 foot-pounds of torque at 3,500 RPM. And the best thing about that tune, if you have your local Ford dealer or Paul Murray Ford here in Kaufman, Texas, install that upgraded tune, you still retain the factory warranty from Ford with no issues whatsoever. Now let's hop inside the Wildtrak and take a look at its interior features and see what it has to offer. So the interior of the 2024 Ford Bronco Wildtrak is a medium sandstone and a black olive color is what Ford listed as. And the combination of materials is a vinyl and leather. The stitching is absolutely impressive on these seats. That is one of the most nice things about the Bronco to me is the stitching and interior quality. So for something that's going to be considered an off-road vehicle, Ford has really gone all out as far as making nice interior options for the Ford Bronco lineup of vehicles. per our usual, we're going to start over at the driver's side knee area, and you can see that we have our lighting controls down there just above the driver's side knee. And as we go up, we have those grab handles. We have those vertical vents with the blue integrated color on this particular model. I do think it's cool and kind of interesting that we do still actually have an analog speedometer on the Wildtrak. I think that looks fantastic. And you can see that we do have that 12-inch infotainment touchscreen system, and it is a very intuitive system with great resolution, and this is equipped with the Ford Sync 4 system. You can see that we do have that little Bronco logo down there with the passenger side grab handle. We have that grab handle over on the passenger side. We have those cargo storage nets down on the driver's side doors, and you can see that we have our dial with the goes over any terrain settings. And so really quick, let's just go through the settings. So we have normal, we have economy or eco, we have sport, we have slippery, we have mud and ruts, and as soon as we go into mud and ruts, we get that forward facing camera. And note that our display changes as soon as we go over to mud and ruts for the off-road modes. We have sand, we have Baja mode, and that completes all the drive modes, so it's back to normal. So let's take the 2024 Ford Bronco Wildtrak for a quick drive. So basically, like all the modern vehicles, we are push to start, got our key down in the console. We do have options for manual shift on the Ford Bronco Wildtrak. It is an absolutely humid day here in Texas today. Looks like we got some storms rolling in. And so, anyone familiar with any of our other Paul Murray videos, you know that I like to take trucks, SUVs, off-road vehicles, whatever it may be, across the paved area and kind of get just a real general feel of suspension. Again, this is a new vehicle. Someone is expecting to get a really nice new vehicle. I need to interrupt this video for just one moment to take care of a couple of things. I need to thank our friends over at Paul Murray Ford in Kaufman, Texas. Paul Murray Ford has been continually family owned and operated since 1952. They have the capacity and the know-how to place any of your custom Ford orders. They keep an extensive inventory of new and used vehicles, as well as they have a full service and parts department to assist with all of your needs. So please check out paulmurrayford.com. Also, I want to thank you for clicking or tapping on this video. We truly believe that time is our most valuable asset, and you spending your time with us on this channel is truly appreciated. Now, if you haven't already, go ahead and click or tap on that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button, and make sure to check out the link down in the description below to check out all the latest cool guy or gal merch in the Downshifting merch shop. And now back to our video. So we're not going to drive this thing hard. We're just going to get the basic feel of it. And I have to admit that this Wildtrak basically drives. I have to imagine that it's basically the same suspension setup. I don't know that for a fact. I don't know if there's any differences whatsoever. Spring rates, shocks, dampers. I don't know if there's any difference at all. It very much drives like the Badlands. The one thing that I have to point out about this versus the Badlands, and this was also something that I pointed out when we got our hands on the Raptor Bronco, is the fact that it is very quiet inside. And so, to be real clear, what I mean by that is the Badlands had a bit of a drivetrain noise inside, and it's totally understandable. It's not a slam on the Badlands by any stretch of the imagination. The Badlands is just equipped with a solid floor, no carpet, no insulation on top of a carpet surface, anything like that. And it's just for hardcore off-roading. It does have plugs in the floor so that you can drain any water, mud, anything. You basically just take a hose and hose it out, to be honest. And so this is a much quieter, much more comfortable interior. The Badlands also did not have the carpet on top. This has the carpet sound deadening on top up on the roof. And so just the overall interior comfort of this Wildtrak is absolutely phenomenal. I really like the interior of the Wildtrak. To me personally, I think it's the bang for the buck daily driver type of setup for the Bronco lineup of vehicles. And so Paul Murray has all their maintenance and service guys back here working. So I'm going to bust a U-turn and head back down the hill right here. And so one of the things that normally I'll always point out, I don't have my sidekick Colin with me today, but we always like to drive through what we refer to as our little off-road area here at Paul Murray Ford. And I always like to say, so I don't get beat up in the comments too bad, that I know this isn't really much of a true, say, off-road area, but it's definitely not a paved surface, and it does have some rust just from tractors mowing and things like that. This property is owned by Paul Murray, and it's just a continuation off their lot. But it's pretty cool that we can actually kind of use this area to sort of, say, drive down through this little grade, and we can get a feel for how the suspension is going to work and how just a real minor suspension travel is going to be, just different things like that. And I have to say, the Wildtrak does not disappoint. This thing drives absolutely phenomenal in any sort of, call it, off-road conditions. So I think that's fantastic. It does a great job. I don't think this actually rides as good as the Raptor in those conditions, but I think this actually has a little better of a feel for what a daily driver would be on paved conditions, if that makes sense. So for something that's going to be a daily driver, man, the Wildtrak is just such a fantastic package. Let's go up here. We're going to knock out a U-turn real quick and just get an idea of the turning radius. And the turning radius on these things is, it's phenomenal. So that's a very small, tight area right there, and we're surrounded by basically brand new vehicles that I don't want to run over and be responsible for. So the turning radius on this thing is absolutely great. It drives great. One of the things that I do want to point out about the Broncos that I like, especially in this Wildtrak, but really all of the lineup, is the size and feel of the steering wheel. And I know that's probably kind of a trivial thing, if you will. I'm kind of a steering wheel snob. If it's a, Shelby Cobra continuation, let's say a super performance car, I like the small steering wheels, like what would originally be equipped in the 1960s. So for me, I like the modern feel of these steering wheels. It has a nice grip. I like, on later model vehicles, the larger diameter of the wheel. It just, for some reason, has a more comfortable feel for me personally on longer trips. And the center of it's a good size. It's a great overall diameter. So I really like the steering wheel. I like the steering feel of the Bronco. Now, really quick before I share my personal thoughts where I think the Wildtrak stacks up in the Ford Bronco lineup of vehicles, I want to thank our friends Britt and Chip over at Paul Murray Ford in Kaufman, Texas. Please do me a huge favor. If you're in the market for any sort of Ford vehicle, Ford service, Ford performance, or Ford parts, please look up Paul Murray Ford in Kaufman, Texas. There is a link down in the description below, so check out Paul Murray Ford. And now, where do I think that the 2024 Ford Bronco Wildtrak stacks up in the market for the lineup of Bronco vehicles? Now, as we've stated in all of our Bronco reviews, budget plays a role in everything, and the Wildtrak is no different. So here's my opinion about the Wildtrak as far as where it stacks up in the lineup and the target market. So first of all, let's talk about a couple of other models and their target market. Obviously, if budget is not an issue whatsoever and you want to go absolutely all out, then the Raptor is all for you. The Raptor offers it all. It is the absolute over-the-top package. Now let's talk about the Badlands real quick. The Badlands is way more affordable than a Raptor, obviously, and basically with the Badlands, upgrades are endless. So if you're someone that's looking to do some absolutely hardcore off-roadings, you do not care about creature comforts, you're okay with a solid floorboard, no carpet, limited insulation and noise deadening inside, then the Badlands is absolutely for you. It is the ultimate off-roader. So for me personally, if I was going to purchase a Bronco and it was going to be nothing but a weekend warrior or something to go out off-roading, Moab, trails, mud, whatever it is with my buddies, then the Badlands is the absolute package for that. Now for me personally, if I was going to purchase a daily driver Bronco that is capable of going out with my buddies, family, off-roading, still offers all the creature comforts inside, you're going to save somewhere between 25 and 30K over a Raptor, then the Wildtrak would absolutely be my choice. It's something that can clean up, you can park it out front of any nice restaurant, you can drive it to work every day and be comfortable, and you can still take the family and friends out and do any kind of off-road adventure that you want to, from trails, mud, whatever it may be. The Wildtrak is the perfect all-around package. And with that budget in mind, the MSRP on our Wildtrak tester is $67,780. And that is our quick review of the 2024 Ford Bronco Wildtrak. So listen, I really do hope you got some good information out of this video, or I hope you just enjoyed hanging out with us. Please do me a huge favor. Go ahead and check out another video. If you haven't already, you know the deal. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button, and as always, jump in for another ride.